Day 12 on our countdown. In 12 days we'll be seeing the release of Stop the Funeral, and we're working our way through 30 reasons why we say stop the funeral, while we insist that you can say stop the funeral, while we take comfort in this idea of stopping the funeral, in a little devotional period. And I'm getting rocked off probably one of the most popular verses, even though people don't know where it's found, one of the most popular verses in the Bible, because it's the shortest verse in the Bible. It's John 11:35. Jesus wept. Jesus wept. Everybody pulls that out when they're asked to bring up a Bible verse, quote a Bible verse. It's hard to get that one wrong. But I like what one of our scholars today, our modern scholars, D.A. Carson, says about it. The question is, why does Jesus weep? Why does Jesus weep? And that's our next reason. We say stop the funeral because God hates death. He hates death. He loves life. Look what he says. Why did he weep? Talking about Jesus. Why did Jesus weep? He says, why these responses? They seem so surprising. It was surely not because he was powerless and frustrated. He was only minutes from doing one of his most spectacular miracles. Nor is it that he felt forced into doing a miracle. Keep the context in mind. Jesus sees all these people crying, weeping, and wailing in the face of death, and he is outraged. He is profoundly troubled, so emotionally worked up over it, he weeps. There is compassion in these tears, but there is also outrage. Jesus is outraged not because he has lost a friend, but because of death itself. Death is an enemy. It can be a fierce one. Death is not normal when you look at it from God's vantage point of how he created it in the first place. It is normal on this side of the fall, but that's not saying much. It is an enemy. And that's why he says Jesus wept. I agree with him. Later on he goes on to say he's also weeping because of the unbelief in people who did not believe that he was able to conquer death at this moment. But we do. That's why today on our 12th day we say Jesus stops the funeral. Death won't get the last laugh. Life, stop the funeral, y'all.